Hi, my name is Nina. I am a professional seamstress. Today I'm going to show you how to do a rolled hem on any formal dress. I'll demonstrate using chiffon fabric, but this works for any lightweight dressy fabric. My 9-to-5 job is altering and sewing formal gowns basically every single day. And I use this method every single day to make sure that each hem comes out looking professional and pretty. Even as a professional, I can never get those stupid rolled hem feet attachment things to work for me, so I disregard it entirely. I use this method, it works for me, and it's very beginner friendly if you don't want to have to buy a fancy foot for it. You'll need pins, a hot iron, and sewing machine and thread. And scissors. Don't forget scissors, they're very important for this project. Start by pinning where you want your hem to fall. Then move those pins about a ½ inch below that. This extra ½ inch is a folding allowance, kind of like seam allowance. This way your hem does not end up too short. Fold your fabric up using the pins as a guide. You're going to iron directly on this fold with the pins inside of it. It'll help you, I promise. So as you can see here, I'm just literally ironing right on top of this folded line. After this, remove all the pins from your fabric, because I promise you do not want to break a needle. You should have a crease on your fabric that looks just like this. Fold your fabric inward again, put it under your needle, sew really close to the edge like this. If you need to go slow, go slow. If you're learning this trick for the first time, don't rush it, just go slow and take your time. You should have a sewing line that looks like this. Now with a sharp pair of scissors, cut very close to the sewing line that you just made. Be sure you cut the part off that you want to cut off. Don't accidentally cut off the whole hem. Ask me how I know this. You should be looking at this. This is what your fabric should be looking like. It's your sewing line with all the extra fabric cut away. Carefully fold and roll the fabric onto itself, closing off all of the raw edges. It should look like this. If you need to pin it, you can. I personally don't do that, but if you need to, go ahead. If you're having trouble sticking the end of the fabric under the machine, put a random piece of scrap under and stop right here and butt your slippery fabric up against this piece of fabric, and you should be able to sew on top of it fine. I find that sometimes if I work with thin fabrics and I'm starting at the edge, the fabric will get sucked inside of the machine and it's very annoying. So that fabric trick is how I start it, basically. And then, of course, you just sew on top of it. Go slow, again, if you need to. If it's too slippery for you, go slow. If you need to hold the back with one hand and the front with the other and guide it, go ahead and do that. Sometimes I have to do that. Your hem should look like this. Pretty nice. Here's the front side. Make sure to iron your hem afterwards because it might come out slightly wavy and you really want it to have a professional finish after you've done this hem. And that's it. You're done. You've hemmed your first piece of dress fabric. You know what I mean. You get the point. Pretty simple, easy. If you try it, let me know. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to help. I use this method to hem wedding dresses, prom dresses, you name it. It's pretty easy. If you have any questions, let me know and make sure to follow for more.